Starting to trade with zero capital is very challenging, but it's not impossible. It is hard, very hard, but it's actually the best way to start so you can grow as a trader from the ground up. This is how I started. I didn't have money, I didn't know anything, and now I'm trading over $100,000 in live capital fully automatically with a diversified portfolio of trading robots. And I had a call just yesterday with a trader from Germany, and he has been following me for 1 year, watched all of my videos, and guess what? He didn't buy a single expert advisor, he didn't open a single live account. Getting ready, preparing himself, and now he's ready to start trading live with a substantial amount of money. So the first thing you want to do is start with demo account. Learn to trade before you trade. I'll repeat that again. Learn to trade before you trade. This is the number one mistake every beginner trader makes, including myself in this category. So the first thing you want to do is to learn the program or the software you will be using. So if you're looking for algo trading, probably you will end up using MetaTrader 5, and you really need to learn everything. You need to know what the market watch is showing. You need to know what is the bid and the ask price. You need to know what is the spread. You need to really get comfortable with everything on the platform. If you're using expert advisors, how to manage them, how to set them up properly, what are all of the inputs in the EA you will be using. If you're trading manually, which I don't suggest, you need to learn everything about the strategy, all the indicators, and you have to repeat again and again on the demo account until you master it. You need to get yourself ready, because once you start live trading, you will be risking real money, and it hurts when people lose money. And the trader I mentioned to you at the beginning, he didn't actually lose a single dollar. He has a very correct mindset where he wants to start properly with diversified. He wants us to help him with a premium portfolio with the program we recently launched, and I can say he knows what he's doing. More than 90% of the people I'm talking to daily, especially those that lose real money, they get into the trap trying to revenge the market. They get into the trap where they think every loss is because the market went against them. It's because the EA is not working. It's not that, guys. It means you failed. You didn't set it up properly. You failed. You lost money. It's your fault only. And it's only my fault when we lose an account in algo trading space. Only my fault. So for example, in this small account, which initially starts trading with $500, and then after great performance from the dark gold ad from the happy index, I added another $500, and that account is already showing over 10% a month, I believe. If I show you the scaling accounts, I'm talking about this one over here with 15% a month, which obviously is a lot. It's more than what we need, but because we set it up properly, because we accepted the risk that this account may blow, because it's a scaling account, it's one of these accounts that we are ready to risk. It's one of these accounts where we want to build it into tens of thousands of dollars, and I recorded a video explaining about the right mindset behind scaling accounts. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Number 2 is educate yourself as much as you can. There is so much free content nowadays. Take YouTube for example. YouTube is the #1 platform, not just for entertainment, but for anything that you want to learn about. Of course, you have to be very careful who you are following and who you trust, because like I said in many of my videos, most of the content about forex trading is unfortunately building unrealistic expectations. All of these YouTubers that are showing great trading results, not real. And if you're looking for algo trading, make sure that you follow people who only show verified live results. Everything that doesn't have a proven track record, you better not trust it. But the most important is all of that content is free. I had to take a loan to go to the London Academy of Trading 10 years ago, or even a little bit before that. It was very expensive to learn forex trading, or there were just books that you had to read, and really at the end you were like, okay, and how do I trade now? But now everything is so much easier, especially with AI. You can educate yourself so fast, so rapidly fast, that you can become really good in a few months' time. But first you need to educate yourself, and you don't need money for number one, demo trading, and number two, to educate yourself. By the way, we have a great blog section on the algo trading space, which we are not promoting, not at all, but some of the articles are very useful, and I'll strongly suggest you to follow them if you want to learn. And pay attention that the algo trading space platform is now translated to German, Arabic, Spanish, and Chinese. I know that English is a huge barrier for many people around the world, so we made our best with the team to translate the website on these languages, so you can take advantage of that if you're not an English speaker. So once you know the platform, once you are comfortable with the trading robot, or with the charts, or with the strategy, you have mastered it, then you can proceed to live trading. And here comes the second biggest mistake. People start with small accounts. Like I said, small accounts are risky. If you trade a good system on a small account, you're much more likely to lose it compared to if you're trading the same system on a bigger account. And when I say bigger account, I mean at least $5,000. And because I was brainstorming so hard this morning about this video, how to start trading with zero capital, I want to give you the lowest entry, or the cheapest entry into the real trading. And that is with the Darwinex Zero platform. They also have the Darwinex.com website, which acts like a CFD live trading broker. But with the Zero, you can start for €45 a month, and this is subscription based. Once you purchase it, you get 100k capital, and these are virtual money that you can trade on MetaTrader. But if you have practiced enough, if you have selected a good strategy, and actually for Darwinex Zero it is best to have a couple of strategies in one account, I'll explain in a second why that is, then after the first month you can receive immediately allocation, or real money that you will be managing, and you can get paid, so that after couple of months you will actually cover this subscription, and the cost will be free. There is yearly plan and 3-year plan as well, which makes it cheaper. But if you're a beginner with no capital, I would suggest to start with the €45 a month. And this is one of my Darwinex accounts that I recently showed. It has a great rating above 75, nearly 80, and this is because in this account I combined many expert advisors into a portfolio. Very low risk with huge diversification. One more time, low risk with huge diversification between different strategies and different assets. This is what the Darwinex engine likes. And if you want to learn more about the Darwinex engine, check it out right here. At the end, I want you to take from me one thing. Don't rush. Take your time, educate yourself, and then risk your money. As always, trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!